We're back, here to continue Raw vs. Smackdown. Joey, let's get this done.
Smackdown's a big card. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I guess it's a big card. I want to confuse my frames here, but we'll talk about them anyway. They were the stars of the show on Smackdown Live kicked off with them and Daniel Bryan to win their main event tag team match. Sami Zayn scored the biggest win of his career by pinning Randy Orton and delivering his finisher today. Who would have thought that 1 month ago Sami Zayn would be the main event angle and score a big win over a 13-time WWE champion. This tandem is one of the things that's keeping, I feel like, SmackDown relevant. Well, it's one of the things that will SmackDown together right now in comparison to what Raw's doing. And I did say this, about maybe a month ago, that this angle is going to put SmackDown back on top. And I'd say about it. So fun.
Yeah, I love heel Sami Zayn. Just like how he used to dance before you get into it, and then you do the Let's Go thing. He completely skipped over the Let's Go thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody noticed that. He completely skipped over it, so the crowd participation's completely gone there. Sami just started like overly dancing, a bit more like even when he got to the steps, I think he just like skipped up from like And that promo with Daniel Bryan, I thought was just like perfect heel. I'm not sure. I never knew Sami to be a heel. I mean, even in his indie stuff, I think he's been mostly face.
This may be the first time he's a heel.
Yeah, and
my recollection. Yeah,
and I think he's been doing really well at it. If it is the first time.
Yeah.
He came off as an overly unlikable prick, and you sort of understand his motivations too, which makes it worse.
Right. Yeah.
Or in heel terms, better for him there. And him and Owens always have chemistry together. So
yeah. Baron Corbin retained guys exchange against AJ Styles last week, only to lose to Sin Cara by count this week. Really? I don't know why WWE even booked that match to make the champ look like that.
Yeah.
Sin Cara is talented, don't get me wrong. He's a talented performer. This Sin Cara. So this count win does help hit. But he hasn't been booked on SmackDown Live for so long and nobody knows what to make of it. But they do need face Sin Cara, so there's that. As for the Lone Wolf, he must be treated the same way AJ was when he won the United States, when he was the United States champion. He needs to be treated as a badass who do whatever it takes to keep his gold. Not like a guy who got outsmarted by his opponents and lose matches he should have.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't understand why Corbin is going to take a loss like this, especially after he won the title last week and then beat his contender with a rematch clause clean. I'm not sure. I'm confused as to why he took a loss this week for it. It wasn't like a number of contenders match, Sin Cara versus Ty.
Yeah.
And then Sin Cara got the best of him later that night. I don't really understand what their logic was there.
Yeah. And going back to Rusev, are Rusev and English officially tag team now? I'm not sure. If they are playing the feud with the New Day, then technically, in terms of his potential, this is a step in the wrong direction for Rusev. The WWE did that to Rusev exactly last year when he lost to Chase winning the United States Championship to Roman. Then they shoved him in immediately as tag team with Jinder Mahal. That's how he benefited Mahal more than their Rusev, because it gave him a whole opportunity to develop his character. Yeah. And when he was sure to sign on live in April, he became the champion. Rusev is a talent that shouldn't waste it. But honestly, they're losing Randy Orton. Does WWE even care about Mahal? I don't know. With that being said, me complaining, that's what I'm about to do with Rusev's potential. I am loving what Rusev is doing now anyway now. So even if they don't care, I'm happy they're still on TV. So.
Good Rusev is you put Rusev on TV.
Right.
That is good Rusev. Just have him in spots where he can show his personality, and it's just entertaining television. It's probably a large part of why I'm going to watch. One thing about watching Total Divas this year, just to see how Rusev reacts to things, or situation Rusev puts in Lana and he sort of tries to explain it. But I'll get back to it. Yeah, Rusev's on TV. I'm not going to complain about this. So.
Right. And to the world title pictures, Braun Strowman is the Ultimate as a Shield in a span of a month. After loses opportunity with a Universal Championship at WrestleMania. Having him insert the TLC main event is the only solution that WWE can muster after the realized match pushing the main event scene with the Wilson Brock Lesnar. This TLC match is perfect for the skill set of the Monster Among Men, who can destroy the Shield with tables and ladders. But I still think I don't mind him as long as he doesn't take the pin. But I still feel like he would benefit more by actually taking the pinfall win for his team. He needs a marquee pay-per-view window. After the last 2 wants to see SummerSlam and No Mercy.
Odds are I don't think he's going to get it here.
No.
Yeah, he probably could have gotten a pinfall victory over Roman in the cage.
Did they?
Yeah. I thought it was a escape.
No.
Okay, well, I'm wrong. Braun got a pinfall victory over Roman. That's good. And then King came out, which is also a shocking ending for me. I don't think anybody expected King.
No.
But it's nice to see King again. And I am looking forward to this match. So it's okay in my book.
With Roman Reigns joined the Shield, his fan reactions turned 180 degrees, which should make the WWE brace for an year here.
Yes.
He had a fantastic show in a steel cage match against Braun Strowman in the main event.
That may have solidified his WrestleMania main event status this year. So
right. Overall, he did lose because of the interference of the retired King, which now begs the question how Roman Reigns beat both at TLC afterwards. Will he be feud with the Big Red Monster, which plans time for him to return to WrestleMania? Will he continue to feud with Miz and his crew at the TLC? Winner loses Sunday. Seems like there are many avenues that Roman can take if he leads the Shield victory or defeat at TLC.
Well, starting off with, I think the Shield's winning at TLC. I don't think there's really any reason you bring them back and not have them in their first big match. It's also sort of a ragtag team business thrown together.
It is a team of monsters, though.
It is a
and
team
this.
of monsters and beasts and this.
Right.
But still, it's thrown together, and they've always really shown that the Shield is a really cohesive, well-oiled machine when they're ready to go. So it's probably going to be the Shield, I'm thinking.
On the other part of World's main wrestling, Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor, as of right now, plays every season, will be facing off at TLC, with their alter egos clashing their high-profile bout. Everyone's staying on this match because people expect a Sister Abigail to be a woman, not Bray Wyatt dressed up with an alter voice. Same could be said for Finn Balor, bring back the defense. And they got rid of the alter voice. What am I talking about?
The alter voice is now Bray doing an old lady voice.
Right. Sacred said. Sacred's having Finn Balor bring back the demon. And they beat Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam. The thing.
Oh, Sister Abigail wants to meet you.
Finn's a pumpkin now, if you're wondering.
That's the least problem I have with this feud.
Maybe do we all need to keep our minds open?
Yes, it's okay for Finn to wear orange.
But he looks like a freaking pumpkin.
It's okay for Finn to wear orange.
But he looks like
coming up on Halloween.
Doesn't he
People like this have always done Halloween stuff. Ray's done it. Punk's done it. He's had different Halloween attire.
Undertaker never dressed in orange and black.
He had an American flag under his jacket for no damn reason.
He's American. Fighting a bunch of foreigners. The time he was called the Sargent was the All Americans. And they were fighting a bunch of foreigners. Yes, it's stupid. But MMA says in that regard. And that was 93. This is 2017.
And that was way before he was the American badass. So.
Right, and Finn looks like a pumpkin. And Bray is something.
It's the Pumpkin King versus Sister Abigail.
He's still a pumpkin. He doesn't face him with school. He's still a pumpkin.
Okay, beat that you look like a pumpkin, Finn Balor. You're still like the 6th worst thing wrong with this feud.
Right. But do we need to keep an open mind about this match or no?
No.
However the clash goes, if there's a match, I'll get to that in the predictions. If there's a match on Sunday, this is a must-win for Bray Wyatt. No. Or Sister Abigail. If he loses with his Sister Abigail debut to the Demon, then nobody will ever take him seriously anymore. Whatever
I don't think anybody's going to take him seriously now.
Whatever intrigue you will have will disappear once your TLC match concludes. The WWE will have destroyed the creepiest character they've ever had since Undertaker, because they had no clue how to properly use him. Go ahead.
Bray Wyatt's old baby voice.
Shall you move on to Smackdown? Real time, sure. Okay.
I'm sorry. It took away the audio tune from her voice, his voice, which made it kind of sort of creepy, not really.
No.
To just flat out Bray Wyatt doing an old lady voice. You can still hear the Bray Wyatt voice going, but you could telling his tone and his dictation that it was an old lady. It was his best old lady impression. Sorry, Smackdown. Yeah.
The dumbest idea WWE has ever concocted, I thought was this, I must say, but Bray's easily dumber. Is trying to pit Jinder Mahal against Brock Lesnar in Survivor Series. Why on earth would anybody even care for that match? I don't know, but for some reason it sounds more interesting than what the hell we're getting Sunday at that point. If Jinder comes out as an Indian queen, I'm done.
He's gonna be wearing a sari.
Yes. Sure, champion versus champion, but it seems obvious that's a basic mismatch. We have Lesnar and Jinder in the same ring. Having AJ, though, inserted into the title picture was an obvious choice. And he's back where he belongs. But he'll need to earn it. I will probably have him earn a title shot, though. Since Andrew loses the Baron Corbin for the US Championship later. I'm going to just have AJ beat somebody in a singles match to get the title shot against Jinder. Well, I don't think the AJ Jinder match is happening anytime soon. I feel like AJ's going to be pulled into a Survivor Series team to either fight Raw or fight Owens and Sami. Yeah. But I feel like they're set up post Survivor Series, too. Which I will give them credit for a little term booking him.
SmackDown does have the turn to do that since the breakfast section.
Yeah, don't set up things for their own shows while also building to the big four.
Exactly.
I do like how they're acting like Jinder never beat AJ now. He never beat him as champion, but he did beat AJ on the road to Backlash. Yeah. That's the Owens back in May on SmackDown.
I also do like the idea of them not taking Jinder Mahal's challenge to Brock seriously.
This seems like
oh my god, he's going to get killed.
This seems like all one big ploy to make him eventually lose the belt. Yeah. Like he's way over his head. But this potential match doesn't have stakes attached to it. This is where Jinder just a chance to prove himself. Yeah. On pay-per-view. With AJ.
Yeah. Seriously, if you want to have a good match from your world champion, have AJ be a part of that match. Yeah. Either as the world champion or as the number one contender. Especially on SmackDown, I don't think anybody can hold a candle to AJ. He may be the cliche term of can have a match with a broomstick. Right. So as of right now, I sort of have a better outlook on Jinder Mahal.
Right. They're not taking him seriously.
Yeah, it's not being taken like as a serious. I'm going to beat Brock Lesnar. It's like I'm going to challenge Brock Lesnar.
It's still a dumb idea.
And then Michael Cole's overly corny voice also helps it. You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, it's a dumb idea for a Big Four pay-per-view to sell that as the main event, especially with War Games the night before. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we're going to laugh about it on Survivor Series night when we did a review and all that. But in terms of the way they're taking this storyline, it's the best way to take it. Exactly. Because nobody's going to take Jinder seriously. Why we want Jinder to win? No. I'm not going to lie. My whole bunch of... As long as Brock's motivated enough to toss a Satan over the announce table, all we have. I
can't even picture Jinder hitting the Colossus on Brock Lesnar.
The worst finisher in the history of AEW ever. I think even Jinder don't know how to do the Colossus.
No.
It's his finisher. But forget about all that. If Jinder wins, I might be happy though. Because he's still representing the nicer looking belt. He's still representing the belt with history.
So you're literally going to treat it as the WWE Championship versus the Universal Championship.
That's why I'm doing this match.
Yeah, pretty much.
If it was him, also Smackdown, I was definitely rooting for them.
Yeah, SummerSlam definitely looks like it's going to be bragging rights.
Yeah.
So.
But that means we're also getting Dina Steph against the Usos.
That is a good thing.
Right. And Corbin versus The Miz.
Oh.
Probably Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah, then probably Roman versus Corbin.
Yeah.
Or Sin Cara versus The Miz. Or Sin Cara versus Roman.
That's true.
As for Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura, they suffered their first tag team loss in the main event, and if you haven't noticed, they've actually been a little team recently. Orton and Nakamura.
Yeah.
And their winners appeared the other weeks. Both men had been in limbo since they are out of the title picture, but it seems like the only logical route they can go is being inserted into Kevin Owens' Sami Zayn's feud with SmackDown management. There could be a possibility where they might even be part of Survivor Series match in the long run, which could suit them well if there is something creatively for them to do for Survivor Series.
If it's true, I could see the Survivor Series team being AJ, Owens, Sammy, Orton,
AJ, Owens, Sammy?
Nakamura. AJ, Owens, Sammy, Orton, Nakamura.
You think they're going to roll over SmackDown?
Well, if they are going to do that, I could see like their big main event.
Actually, Brock and Jinder may not be the main event if they go this way.
Yeah. Then versus like
Braun.
Yeah, Braun.
Joe. So pissed about by that.
Braun, Joe,
Braun,
Miz, Finn.
Oh no. SmackDown list. Last year I was rooting for Bray to win that SmackDown tag match at Survivor Series, but he didn't.
Yeah,
he beat Roman
He
Seth.
ended up winning that one.
Before this year now. And also SmackDown's main event. Bobby Series main event feud because Bobby's going well.
Yeah.
Byron suffers first loss on SmackDown Live to Dolph Ziggler with a roll-up pin. I do think that was a mistake. I'm not gonna lie. I do think WWE has kind of not hurt Bobby, but kind of devalued him a little bit since he did join SmackDown after SummerSlam. Him being at the role reverse. That's not as boring to do with him being devalued.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Babyface.
What he's saying is he sees Bobby as a heel.
And Dolph as a face.
And Dolph as a
face. Him feud with Dolph might have been him being a babyface feud with Dolph could have been a mistake though. You could easily avoid it.
Yeah.
The feud I do feel is kind of dead in the water now, with no end in sight.
Yeah.
Having each man beat each other will do nothing for them in grand scheme of things.
It's 50-50 booking.
Yeah.
I beat you, you beat me. No one looks like the clear, decisive winner. Nobody looks bad, but nobody looks good.
Right. Botch of the week.
Botch of the week.
There's a few of us.
Yeah.
Cruiserweights don't make sense. Well, I actually don't know, and that's why I'm overthinking out loud here.
So right now you're looking at our brainstorming process.
Yeah, but you don't know.
This nice little pause now.
We have Alicia and Sasha. No tag division on Raw.
Yeah.
Lack of mid-card faces on Raw. Sister Abigail.
However, we can't count it because Sister Abigail wasn't actually used this week.
Might still be banned.
It was just bad. It was just a bad idea to take away the auto-tune voice.
Carmella's booking. And then tag division's fine. Smackdown, mid card. Jinder was good this week. The AJ, the Bobby booking, and the Corbin booking. I narrowed down legit thinking. I went to the role for the cruiserweights.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards.
Because that's been the biggest storyline out of all the ones I mentioned in recent weeks. And I guess there's some Survivor Series tag or something like we said, which is fine.
Yeah.
For the cruiserweights, it doesn't make no sense for. The only one that makes sense was Davari. Nobody else should have joined up with them. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah, the whole cruiserweight division, the weeks leading up to this week, the whole cruiserweight division was completely against Enzo, and then out of nowhere, Davari wasn't necessarily out of nowhere like Joe said, but out of nowhere,
Squawk and no one decided.
Decided to hey, we don't like Kalisto this week, so we're with it. We're with you.
Not that they liked Kalisto to begin with, but they were totally against Enzo. Run them all down.
Yeah.
The last month, yeah. So, yeah, that goes. And, show of the week, that one I do not.
That one I do know too.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Smackdown. Raw had the best moment of the week this time.
Yes.
With what actually felt like the real show reunion. There's no doubt, but that was clearly their only point this week.
Yeah.
That was the only stuff that was actually good overall. Maybe Emma not taking a pin was good before she placed Asuka. Not much else I would say was a level for anything show related, Miz, Braun, King, Bar related. That was all good. And Emma.
Everything else was there.
Yeah, there or by.
Yeah.
SmackDown once again from second week was one of my minor quirks I had.
Yeah.
It had more to do with Bobby already losing, but whatever.
It would be almost nitpicking.
It had to do with Bobby losing, but I'm not going to complain. I don't get the booking. Not a fan of booking. I'm not going to complain about more Bobby and Dolph matches.
Yes.
Corbin, at least he lost my count out. It made him look stupid, but
yeah.
The count out was you got SmackDown's big car baby faces are literally tied, and maybe Bobby.
Yeah.
So you need to build something. The woman, there's only 7 women anyway, so at least they'll be on the show. And like you said, it's the best women's match of the week. My quirk is Lana can't wrestle. At times. And we kind of already...
Yeah, and
Carmella's
huge.
Yeah, that's actually the big one. That's actually the biggest thing on SmackDown. The highlights, though, Owen, Sammy, Nakamura, Jinder, AJ, yeah.
You can spit it out.
Yeah, AJ and Jinder.
The Maharaja was actually good this week.
Well, that was a highlight. I actually won't mind if he's on TV for the whole build-up if he's going to be this dopey.
This is probably the Jinder we should have had the entire time.
Yeah, I know. He's over his head, but he is looking like a badass. I wanted to step in the ring with Brock.
Yeah.
So, can't really fault them there. Yeah, but overall, it was probably an easier week for SmackDown.
Yeah. It was also a different Jinder promo, too.
Yeah, so he didn't just talk to my people.
Yeah.
That'll do it for this episode, this video. Next video will be our NXT review.
See you then.